What's good, y'all? I'm Mariah, and welcome to the first episode of Mariah's Untitled Basketball Show, a show where we cover so much fun basketball shit, from fashion to culture to things going on the court, that we couldn't even come up with the title. So without further ado, let's get into some Trend Watch. So this is Trend Watch. It's going to be a segment where we kind of go over some of the trending topics around the NBA, whether it's something I see a lot of players doing or just trending topics that everybody's been talking about. This week, we're going to be talking about a few players that I've seen trending on my feed personally. So we're going to take it rapid fire because there's been a lot going on this week. Let's get it started with James Harden. So James, I don't know if there's magic powers in that Sixers uniform or what type of Weight Watcher program he's been on, but that guy has lost like 20 pounds in 3 days. I don't know. I'm going to Miami next week. If he could send me one of the uniforms, that'd be great. But he looks so happy. Everybody on the Sixers looks happy that he's there. I'm happy for him. Now let's discuss Zion Williamson. Now he's been trending for obvious reasons, but I feel like he's been catching strays ever since he wore that anime waiter vest a while back. Look, the Pelicans announced that he was going to be coming back, and they made a little, in their tweet, they made a little, I thought it was a stray, and maybe that's me being a hater, but he can do weight-bearing activities. Y'all didn't have to word it like that. Y'all could have just said his foot is getting better. Like, I don't know. That's just my opinion. He don't need to put down the Twinkies or the donuts. He's not fat. Look, Zion's going to be fine. He was an all-star. Let's all stop hating. All right. Moving on to Karl-Anthony Towns. I've been dying to talk about Karl-Anthony Towns because, look, the Timberwolves are better than we're used to them being. But Karl could be, you would think that he is the number one player in the NBA and the best thing smoking around the league right now, because he lost by like 30 points to the 76ers on James Harden's debut. And then he posted an Instagram picture like he's the happiest guy on earth, riding in private jets with Jordan Woods, wearing fur coats, just stepping out, showing out. So I'm happy for Karl-Anthony Towns, but he's been all over the league, and I had to get that out there. Now, please don't call me a hater. I'm not a hater. But Russell Westbrook, my dog, you're walking into the game, and I know this is your jam, but you're walking into the games like it's Paris Fashion Week, and you got on Gucci bucket hats with the matching Gucci jeans and these fits. Brother, you're focused on the wrong thing. You can't pull up and get one assist, and you're showing up like it's Paris Fashion Week. You just can't do that, my brother. Like, Gucci bucket hat? What do you know about buckets these days? Like, let's be real. All right, now let's talk about Steph Curry. Now, don't get on to me because Steph Curry is my favorite player, so I hate to do this. But ever since Steph got back from All-Star Weekend and he's been dressing like he's the new kid from Akron in town, I don't know if he got a new stylist or what, but the Warriors haven't been playing the same. I'm going to keep it real with y'all. The brown overcoat wasn't so bad. I actually kind of like that. You know, he looked confident. He looked cool. The Matrix all black fit, bruh, that needs its own breakdown. So we're going to get into that fit a little more and some similar fits in a segment I like to call Who Wore It Best. In this segment, we're going to take a few outfits that were very similar. We're going to break them down, and I'm going to tell you who I thought wore it best. We already talked about Steph a little bit, but let's get into this Matrix fit a little bit more. Now, if I saw a dude, and I'm not in the NBA, but I imagine that if I was, and I saw a dude walking through the tunnel with Daisy Dukes over sweatpants on, I don't know. I don't know if I'm posterizing him. I don't know what I'm doing, but that is getting taken care of because, bro, what do you have on? So since Steph wore it the absolute worst, I don't think it can get much worse than how Steph wore it. Second tier, a little bit better than Steph. Let's look at Kyle Kuzma. Now, I get on to Kyle Kuzma a lot, but he is always going to deliver a moment. I'm going to keep talking about him, all right? And the all-black fit that Kyle has on, it's questionable to me. It's not that bad. It's not as bad as Steph's, but all I hear through the picture is right now. Jayson Tatum is kind of on a tear right now. I love this whole fit. I love the coat. I love the green Go-Yard duffel bag. My only note, and I love the shoes, is I kind of wish the shoes tied into the bag a little more just to like make that pop. Like my suggestion would be like maybe the Michigan State dunks. I know we went to Duke and all that, but I'm just saying. It would have looked really cool if the shoes green matched the bag green, but he wore it best, so I got to give it to him. Okay, so now we talked about Steph's Matrix vibe. It's summer, it's getting hot out, we're getting rid of the leather, and I've been seeing a lot of guys rocking the matching short sets. So we're gonna get into those. A couple of guys that I took notice to. I like to call this part tie on tie crime, because let's be real, I don't know who wore it best. But we're gonna start off with Tyler Hero and his Craft Singles short set matching outfit. And it wouldn't be that bad if it weren't for the color. Like, who was like, yeah, let's make this leathery looking set the color of cheddar cheese. This is one of the most mind-boggling fits I've ever seen an NBA player in, bro. Where is your shirt? So I want to end off the show by highlighting the king, my favorite, Uncle Bron. Now, we call him that on this show because he just does a lot of uncle-y shit. And this Instagram post he posted after losing to the Mavs was the most Uncle Bron thing that he could have posted. Listen, bro. The caption is, remember, kid, smile. You're winning. Say less. First of all, you're not winning. But I kind of get the sentiment because LeBron James is a billionaire. And this is billionaire behavior. And let me tell you why. Because this dude has his tequila, a tequila bottle, his tequila brand strapped to his waist like a crossbody purse. Who does that walking into a basketball game, knowing they were going to lose, knowing they were going to take the L? He's promoting Lobos tequila, walking into the game. Like, bro, I love it for LeBron. Like, I'm glad he's not down in the dumps and sad the way Lakers fans seem to be. But I mean, the tequila crossbody purse, that is a whole new level of I don't give a shit. Thanks for tuning in. That was this week's Mariah's Untitled Basketball Show. If you want to catch us next week, subscribe to the New Buckets YouTube channel. And if you have an idea for the name for my show, please leave it in the comments. If you took nothing from me today before you leave, it is too hot for black leather and it's not hot enough for shirtless short sets. Thanks for watching.